Well, well, it got the jump on me more so than before. It makes me go through a whole lot of loops. But either way, here I am. My purpose today is to finish my 30 videos in 30 days, and finish it with a certain amount of kind of analysis of why I feel that's so important. And of course, it can be totally different for you, but for me, I am here in Mexico, Puerto Morelos, by choice, which is cool. I've been here for a year and a half, and I'm making a transition from being a realtor in Colorado, where I would go back and forth, to making it much more permanent here in Mexico for me. And what that means is anything that I undertake here has to become virtual. And I've always felt that ever since I watched presentations by Tim Ferriss, his 4-day work week or 4-hour work week, which was a clever title, but not very true. But it was the first time that I saw somebody present the fact that you could exist with a business that was totally virtual. And it caught my fancy because it gave me the feeling that one could be anywhere and conduct one's business, which has proven to be true. There are millions of people out there who have specialized in two things. One is communication, and the other is the medium, which is either Zoom or video or some form of movie that can relay you as a person and a personality to whoever chooses to watch you. So and a little earlier I was thinking about it, and I thought, you know what, this is actually Zoom and or video has supplanted what used to be the telephone. We used to have the telephone that you held to your ear, right? Then there was this kind of telephone, babble, 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 la 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 la, and now it's video, and you'll see people walking along, and because of where they are holding their phone, that they're not talking to them. They're doing this. They're filming themselves as they go. So it's become a medium for connection and conversation. And for me, as I look at this, I realize that what I need to become an expert at is video, communication, and Zoom. So that is my goal. That is my challenge for myself. A little earlier, I had a challenge which was 30 videos in 30 days. And this is video number 30. So I feel pretty good about that. I've pulled it off. Nevertheless, it's uncovered as I've gone along. It's uncovered areas where I need to get better. And so one that you actually see the result of right now is lighting. Okay. I've worked that out. I have this really good light over here and a good light over here. My face is lit. The background is dark. I've seen so many people, even, experts, and they don't allow their presence to be the communicator. They kind of mumble into it, or not even mumble into it, but they have a picture that's not attractive to the viewer. And I'm not saying what you look like. I mean, do you capture that person? Can they see you? Can they see you eye to eye? Now, one of the things that I'm not doing is I should have my camera like this, okay? So that when I'm looking at you, I'm looking at eye level. And if you hang on a second, I'm gonna just do a quick change, and you can let me know if this seems to be different. Okay, so these are not for you to read. They are to bring that camera up. And, okay, so how is that? Okay, you're not looking up my nostrils? So can you see that? Can you see that there are all these little refined tunes that you need to do in order to become really proficient? Lighting is the first one, okay? And I'm battling with that still a little. If I were to move it here, that way, no. This way, yes. Okay, okay. A work in progress, right? A work in progress. And so there you have it. I mean, isn't this different? The fact that I'm actually looking at you. The camera is, you know, my I wish I could show you. Well, you know what has happened. I've put 4 books underneath my computer. I've raised my computer. I mean, it's everything is figure outable. And incidentally, I do want to recommend to you, if you ever do audio, to pick up Marley Forleo, Forleo. She has a book in audio which is called Everything is Figure Outable. And whenever I kind of come to a little, I'm kind of, her mantra is everything is figure outable. She, along with Forbes Riley is a wild woman. I mean, she's really to the point. I'm excited because she has this, I'm not sure what it's called, spin gym. She has this spin gym that she started promoting. And for the first time in her whole kind of promoting career, this is Forbes Riley, she is promoting her own product. And actually, it's not her own product. And one of the, and during one of the presentations, she said, you don't have to be the creator, but you must be the marketer. And that's what she is. She never created the spin gym, but she's marketing the spin gym, and she's gone all out, and she's a brilliant marketer. So just a lot of themes going on in my head right now, and I'm actually quite excited because my earlier video was miserable. It was, oh man, I don't want to do this. I have no topic. Why should I do this? And a lot of people say to me, you know what? I don't know what to say. Well, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if you don't know what to say, because very often after you've had, because see, it won't always be the first video that you post. As long as you have the opportunity to delete, which I did, I deleted the earlier video off. Okay, so this is take 2, and I have been with take 4 sometimes, and a lot of it isn't that necessarily it just stuff is not coming out clean and clear. And then you go, no, 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 scrub it. And you go again. I mean, that's what actors do, right? And this is what we're doing right now is because I am face to face with you on video, you and I, to some extent, are acting. It's not to say that it's not coming from here. It's coming from here. It's coming from truth, from who I am. But at the same time, I have to be cognizant of the fact that you're looking at somebody, me, and probably if there's one suggestion from me to me, right? This isn't to you, but to me, it's this. Because it's very easy, especially when I'm listening to somebody respond to me on video, it's my mouth drops because I'm listening instead of keeping it smiling or just up a little, right? Because that's important. It's there are all these figures about communication. And I believe that visual and auditory are huge. I think that between the two of them, we're probably talking at 80% of the communication. There may be some written stuff because it's the five senses, right? So it's touch. I like touch. It's touch. It's smell. It's hear. It's see. And wow, a blank. But there are five senses, right? We have five senses. We see, we hear, we touch, we smell, and what is the fifth sense? My goodness. Maybe you can post it for me below so I don't have red ears. That used to be me at school, by the way. If the teacher called on me to respond to something and I couldn't, my ears would just go like rhubarb. I mean, they would go bright red. It was terrible. It was terrible. Along with my ADD were two big hurdles in my school classroom career, which I have overcome. And here I am in the prime of my life, mastering Zoom and virtual presence. So feel free to make comments down there. I wanted to tell you one thing that I would like to gift you. It's an amazing, amazing tool. It's called the Clarity Tool. And another promise for me was every Monday I will review the Clarity Tool because life moves all the time. What we focus on, what I focus on right now, right, could be not totally different, but there will be some substantial shifts in me today and me a week from now. You would agree with that, I'm sure. Even though we don't necessarily plan for that. And this is what the Clarity Tool does. The Clarity Tool, just very briefly, but it's much more than what I can tell you. And I'd love to send you that PDF. The Clarity Tool, this comes from Project Next, which is something that I'm deep into. It's a teaching to make you a Zoom hero, a video hero, a communication hero, and to find what you want to teach. That's the short story of Project Next. Okay? Find something that you want to teach that you can help others with in their journey to go wherever they want to go. That would be the short story. But I kind of lost my thinking there. but oh yeah, the clarity tool. So the clarity tool is probably, I would say, the most significant takeoff tool that you can start with in all of this process of looking where you are, because it examines, first of all, where you are. So it says, where am I right now? And it lists a lot of really good, how am I with my social? How am I with my financial? How am I, a whole lot of questions that you answer for yourself. So don't freak out. It's not a document that when you fill it in, all the information goes to me. It's a PDF. I send it to you, right? My gift to you for coming here. But so that first step with the clarity tool is, where am I, right? Now the next step is a kind of an imagination thing, okay? Because wherever you're trying to go, you have to know where you are before you can go forward. You have to have your GPS. I am here. So that's the first part. The second part of this development in moving towards a more gainful, a more I'm kind of not coming up with the word, but it's the more desirable, the more beautiful life that you would like to have. Okay, is the second part of this exercise, and what it is if you could be a year from now, okay, from this GPS, and you look back at where you've achieved everything that you could have achieved, and you look back at it and say, how was that year? I knocked off everything that I wanted to achieve in that year to make it a perfect year, right? Then what were the achievements? And again, so you have, this is where you are, and then the next part of that form is, this is what I have achieved in these same areas. This is what I've achieved, okay? Now, that constitutes that vision of the future, because that's what it is. Because really, you're looking at 12 months from now and creating that perfect future 12 months from now, right? So it's that vision that you can print out, stick up on the wall, and read every day, okay? Because it's your vision of the future. I need to remind myself, okay? So, calmate, Matteo. Okay, I just got all razzmatazzy. So right, so you've done these two, the GPS, the way you want to go, and how in 12 months, this will be a perfect achievement for you. Those were the two. Then the third thing is to find a purpose to go there, okay? And this is your why. And it's very deep. It's a very deep examination that I do very well with people that I'm working with. And it's examining your why. And it goes down deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper until around about, because you start off in your head, you say, oh, my why is I need to earn enough money, fix my life, buy a new house. Okay, these are your whys, maybe, right? And then I say, okay, so you just said you want to have more money, fix your house, and blah blah. Why is that important to you? And so each time you say something, it's reflected back to you until you get so deep that you find your actual why. And for me, actually, it's to be able to leave a legacy um, for my kids, leave a legacy, and also to be my own boss, totally my own boss, to do what I want to do when I want to do it. And it doesn't mean huge financial gains, but enough that I'm comfortable. I'm not caught in any kind of vice. I flow. I flow. And I will. I'm close to flowing right now, would you believe? It's kind of exciting. So, anyway, okay. So that's your 7 levels deep, and it's your why, it's your purpose, it's your driver. Whenever you need to chew through, like Dean Graziosi, who is one of my mentors, says, when I think of my why, I will chew through a brick wall to achieve that why. That is what your why has to be, okay? Once you've gone down there with the 7 levels deep. And then, let's see now. So, and then the last thing, the last part, it's a 4-part thing, the evaluation tool, which its name has escaped me, but so the 4th part of it is, and it's the clarity tool. Shoo, shoo. It rattled around in there until it came out to the surface. Thank you. So the clarity tool, the 4th part of that clarity tool is, okay, you know where you are, you know where you want to be in 12 months, you know why you're going to get there. Nothing will stop you. And then, knowing those 3, you say, okay, I'm good in this, and this, but what are the other things that I need to have? What do I need to have? What tools do I need to have? What courses maybe do I need to take me there? Me right now, Zoom and communication. Those, and that isn't the be all and end all, but it's my first take on what I need to become fluent with. Okay, so this was a lot longer than I had expected. It grabbed me, and I suddenly thought, wow, I do have a message. So let me offer to you the clarity tool. It's a 4-page PDF, and I will send it to you. Okay. If there was a way that I could post it, but if you can think of a way that I can post it, let me know. But I promise this isn't spamming you or anything like that. It's just that I want to gift this to you because I really believe that together with the spiel that I've done will give you a tremendous amount of clarity. And with that, I'm going to go and do my clarity tool. I did it 2 weeks ago. I should have done it this last Monday. I will do it now. And let's see. It's Tuesday, so that's not too bad. That's not too bad. So I missed it just by a day. And then next Monday, I will pick up that clarity tool. Some of it will have changed. Some of it will have changed because my GPS has moved by a week. So I redefine that GPS. I step out a year and I look back. Maybe not much of that changes. It's possible that my why will have melded a little bit, but certainly my tools, what I need to accumulate in order to affect all this, will have changed because my awareness of my grand problem has become deeper. And all of a sudden I go, oh my goodness, I need to get this. Okay, so there you have it. I hope you enjoyed that. I enjoyed it immensely. It was a really good revisit for me of where I need to be. So sending you good wishes. If you want that clarity tool, message me or WhatsApp me or email me. And my email, I'll spell it out to you, is Matt, M-A-T-T, @ and then my first and second name. So it's MattMakowski.com. MattMakowski.com. Polish people pronounce it Makowski. English people pronounce it Makowski, but it's mattmakowski.com. Hasta la pasta, señores. Vaya con Dios. And I'll see you at my next video because it's not going to stop. I've completed 30. Yeah. And I'm cruising. Okay. I'm going to end stream and move on.